I made a list and submitted it to the guys, and then everyone kind of threw in their comments, and we tweaked it a little bit. But I mean, it was it was a list of songs that we all grew up on, knowing, remembering what we used to listen to together. UFO, Scorpions, Judas Priest, Van Halen. We all listened to that stuff together. Iron Maiden, for years growing up. So it was real easy picking the songs and the bands. It didn't take much thought.
Apparently the fans seem to really like it. I mean, a good handful of them, big handful of them are really, really into it. They like the guitar work. They seem to have very, very good things to say about how we did them and how we stayed true to the original. I cut my teeth on a lot of guitar players, and Randy was one of them. Learning to play his riffs, because I just had to learn note for note what he did, and that was one of the songs that really, I mean, Michael agree, it was one of the hottest tunes that we heard come from Randy, and I mean, to be able to cop the licks to the T is kind of like, they're sacred, you don't want to mess them up, and so. I did my best to do what I could to make it as close as possible, in honor of Randy, Dad was into Santana, and he really liked a lot of jazz stuff too. So Wes Montgomery got thrown in there somewhere, and as time went on, my uncles were listening to Deep Purple, Cream, and Hendrix. So that was a big play in what grew me up, so to speak, sprouted me into my playing. And then obviously when I got into high school, it was Black Sabbath and UFO and those kind of guys. Scorpions was in the early stages with Uli Roth, kind of grabbed a hold of me at that point. And then later on when Van Halen came out, obviously it was a new world,
Randy really, really influenced me big time. And I think I drew from that, maybe even subconsciously, but huge influence of mine. I love guys like, obviously Eddie Van Halen changed music, changed the whole scene when he came on. It's kind of hard to find guys. There's always something kind of missing with certain players. Maybe they're a shredder, but their tone's bad. Or they have a great tone and they're just okay on guitar. Or they're this, they excel in rhythm, or they don't. And so, but the guys that kind of have it all, those are the guys that I'm really drawn to. The guys with the great tone, who are great rhythm players and who are great soloists, and who write solos that are melodic and memorable. you know, and those are the guys that instantly I'm drawn to, and I say, wow, that guy's amazing.